So one of the things you may want to do when you have more than one tab open is maybe you want to see them side by side. So perhaps the kids turn something in Google Classroom and you need to record them in School Tool. One of the things you might want to do is split your screen. So if you often find things like this where you have to drag it out, all you do is click on the tab that you want and you drag it out and then it drags it back in. That's as easy as that. But then you have to sit here and you have to maneuver the sizing and so forth. Here's what you can do. The one that you want on the right, you click on the tab. You're going to hold down the left Alt button, and then you're going to click the bracket. You're going to click the right bracket. So we're looking at the keys that are to the right of the letter P as in Paul, and the brackets with the Alt button will make this one go right. And if you click on this one, you click the left one, the left bracket, which is right next to the P, and that'll resize it. So it's an actual split screen, half and half. So again, to split the screen, you would minimize. You would go from here, you would minimize, and then if you've already set it up where it's half, if you drag it out, if it's not the right size, you simply Alt right bracket and Alt left bracket to make it easier, and then you can navigate through each one if it scrolls up and down. The next thing I'd like to show you is zooming in and out. Perhaps you find a website and the lettering is too small. You can go to the three dots here and you can zoom in and out by simply clicking the plus and minus. Or if you want a shortcut, Google is all about the shortcuts, you would click the control button and the plus sign. So control plus will toggle through all the zooming in, and then the control minus would toggle through the zooming out. So again, to zoom in and out, it would be control plus or minus. Typically you use the left control button. The next thing I want to show you is two types of screenshots. Okay? Now, when you take a screenshot of anything that's on the screen, it's going to be saved to the computer itself. It's going to be saved to your Chromebook. So I'll show you how to access them in a minute. To do a whole page screenshot where you want everything from corner to corner, you are simply going to do Control and the button that is right next to the gear, the small gear. How else can I say this? If you see the refresh button that looks like that circle, see this is the refresh button here. There's also a refresh button on your keyboard, so it's the fourth button from the left. We're talking about the little square with the two lines. So control with that is a screenshot. If you wish to select a certain piece of what's on the page, like let's say I only wanted this, I would do Control Shift Select, which is that button, and then I can just screenshot only the thing that I need. I would click Capture, and then this is your little notification that at the same time it's copied to your clipboard. So if it's automatically copied, you can go right to your slides or your docs and you can just paste it in. Now, let's say I wanted to find these pictures, these screenshots. Where would I go? If you have nothing on your bottom because you chose not to pin anything to your shelf, again, go to your circle here and go expand it and go to your files. Your files is what's actually in the memory of the computer. So on the left here, it's a download. So you can click it from here or you can click it from here. That's a download, and these are all your screenshots. These are a little small to see. So what if I click this grid? If I click that grid, I get the grid view, and then I'm able to see what I want. So then I can choose the whole screenshot, or this was the one that I selected. So this is where you find them. When we go into our applications, how would you insert them? Well, again, when you took the screenshot, it said copy to clipboard. You can paste it immediately. Or later on, when you open up an app, you can go in and insert the image. And instead of choosing from Google Drive, you will choose it from the files which are on the Chromebook.